All right, for this lesson, I'm going to call it the Quick Start Guide. And I want to give you guys that just want to be able to jump in and start coloring something pretty quickly a way to do that. And that's what this lesson's for. After this lesson, we'll get into all sorts of specifics and tools and tips and tricks and things and all sorts of stuff. So let's say I've brought this drawing or this page into the software. And right now, this was drawn outside of Procreate. And so the ink and the white of the paper is all in the same layer. So if you try to color on this on a layer on top, it's going to cover up the ink, which obviously we don't want. And if we take this layer, hold and drag below the inks, it still doesn't show up because the white of the paper on the inks layer is hiding that layer 2 from us. So the easy thing to do here is to go to the inks layer and click the letter N, which will change the blending mode for that layer, and change it to multiply. Changing it to multiply will allow us to color on a layer underneath, but it won't cover up the black of the ink. So let's zoom up here and say I want to color this just like a coloring book. Well, I'm going to go to my layers here. I'm going to make a new layer by clicking the plus sign up at the top right. I'm going to hold on that new layer with one finger and drag it below the inks layer. And then you can pick any brush. I just went to the painting and chose a flat brush there. And you could start coloring on this, and the software would behave very much like it would if it was a, just like a coloring book or anything else. And you can go outside the lines or inside the lines, or just like anything else. But if you are worried about going outside the lines here and going outside of your gutters, there's a couple ways to handle that. One, you can just not worry about it until you're done and then fill all the gutters with white. Or you could use the selection tool, and we'll go into this in more detail a little bit later. But if you go to the selection tool and choose freehand, you can click on each point on each corner of the panel, and that will we can draw a box around that point. And I'll just fill this with a color for now. Doesn't matter what the color is. And you can fill it with a color by just dragging the color at the top down into the area you want it to fill. And I'm going to do that for each panel. Now once I filled all of the panels with a color, you can click that layer and click Alpha Lock. And now anything that we do, let's change colors here, anything that I do on any of these layers is going to be contained to the layers that we've colored already. The Alpha Lock prevents us from coloring outside of anything that doesn't already have color on it. In this case, all of the transparent areas in between are effectively areas that we can't color. So that's a really quick, easy way to just sort of lock yourself out of being able to do that. And if you did want to, say, color on a few layers while working this way, you could also just make a new layer on top, and you don't have to click the Alpha Lock each time. You can also do what's called a clipping mask. So like on this new layer 3 here, if I choose clipping mask, that is also going to contain everything to the pixels that have something on them, on layer 2 in this case. We'll go into more details in masking and alpha locking and all that later, but that's just a few quick ways that you can control where things go and, get under the lines properly. But if you're thinking, I want to learn about the selection tools and the lasso and all that, that's all coming up very soon. But this is a really quick, easy way to get started coloring right now if you want to. But let's keep rolling on with the course.